What is going on? My name is Chuck Butler, and you are tuning into Stock Talk Sunday, where we break down the stocks of the for the upcoming week. Uh, right now we have about four tickers that I'm focusing on right now for common stock, and then you see up here I have CPG, MU, SHAK, and TTG, and then for my ETF watch list, 3 times leverage ETFs. I have JDST, UGAS, DRIP, JNUG, DGAS, and GUSH. Basically, just all the inverse, just the inverse of each other, with the inverse of each other. So we got oil, gas, and gold. I'm mainly going to be focusing on oil and gold, and um, from now on, I will only be day trading ETFs as I see fit, because they allow the person who is trading them to cover about 3 to 5% margin if you're patient enough throughout the week. So I'm going to, and I plan to swing trade the tickers up top right here. Okay, so let's get to the breakdowns. Right here, I have ticker symbol CPG. Here, let me activate this. As you can see, I have I like to draw my support lines blue to not confuse myself or my viewers, because I understand that a lot of our charts can have a bunch of red trend lines as resistance points, but I draw my support lines as blue. Okay, so for my plan for CPG, from 640 to 925, all the way up from the main support to the overall resistance, covers about 4.3% margin. From 660 to 7 offers 5% margin. I plan to enter this ticker at 660 and exit at 7. Stop loss 635. Oh no, that was from last week. Yeah, let me go ahead and fix that. My bad. Text note. Yeah, 635. Let's go ahead and do 650, keeping it tight since it is a low cap stock, which means you are able to lose more. And from the margin is 5.83%. As you can see, it has support here at 640, and it does have resistance at 7. As you can see, the EMA line could possibly get rejected at 662, but it is holding above the support at 640, and it bounced from it and confirmed that that is still the main support. So it did dip below, but now it's back up, and it didn't go below back below the support. So what we need to wait for is another push up to make a new higher high. So yeah, that's my plan for that ticker. Let's go to ticker symbol MU. From 50 to 54 offers 8%. Entry at 51. Exit at 52.55. Stop loss 50.90. The total percent of margin it has to cover is 3%. I have my alert set here at 51. And yeah, that's it. Oh, and then there could be this white SMA line could act as a possible resistance, as it has before right here at the resistance around 58. So watch out for that. 52.77 could also be the resistance, but I plan to get out before that and lock in my profits. All right. Oh, and last week I did get into this a bit early right here above the break, but as I know, I should have not done that. When a ticker breaks a resistance on this was resistance before, but I changed it to a blue line because it now confirmed the support, because it bounced back off of the EMA. But once it breaks a resistance, I usually wait for it to pull back to the EMA line, or pull back to the actual support, and then I wait for it to start trending back up. And as soon as it makes a new higher high, um, uh, before the previous one, when it broke its resistance, then that's when I take my position, because that's when I can confirm that the uptrend is continuing. So yeah, that is it for that ticker. Let's move on to ticker symbol SHAK. Hold on, my chart is acting like a fool. What? What are you doing? Stop. Okay, I have no idea what that was. I'm terribly sorry about that. Okay, let me take out the live news. Bring the chart down. Oh, and if you didn't know, I'm using the Thinkorswim desktop application. It is free to use, as just as long as you have an account with TD Ameritrade. All right, so my plan for this one, from the oops, yeah, let me change this. I know the support is simple, but still, I like to keep it blue. Keep it blue, yes sir, like my water. From 55 to 70 offers a total of 26% profit. From 60 to 62, from 60 to 65 offers 8%. I plan to enter this at 60, exit at 62, stop loss 59.80, and I have my and the margin that amount has to cover is 3.3%. I know that it is trending above the 25-day EMA right here on the 4-hour chart, and that usually indicates for me that that the stock is continuing to uptrend, which is why I may get in before the confirmation of 60. But as you can see, this purple EMA can also act as a resistance, which is why I have my alert set right here, because I can possibly get in a little bit early at 59. So yeah, that's gonna be the breakdown for that. Now we have ticker symbol TTG. TTG. I'm sorry about that. I believe this one is it's not my favorite one, but it has the most margin to cover, which excites me pretty well. Here, hold on. Oops, I forgot to draw support. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Oh, what the heck? This is kind of off. Yo, let me remove this drawing. You can go ahead and skip. I recommend you like skip the video like to for at least like 20 seconds. I'm trying to figure out what happened. I thought I broke this one. I broke this one down already. Oh well, anyway, you get to see me break it down. Let's see. Let's find a support. I'm seeing support around 23. Let's go ahead and name it that. Let me changing it to blue. Changing it to blue. I don't even think I like that. There goes. Boom, bam. Resistance. Obviously, overall resistance at 35. Resistance at 30.50 and minor resistance at 28. I didn't. Oh, wait on. It was on the hour chart. I think I broke it down. Yeah, there we go, right here. Oh yeah, then there's possible resistance at 25 as well. Yes, sir. All right, then. So my plan for this one is, let me back out to my plan. Yes, okay. From 25 to 30 offers about 20%. From 25 to 27 offers about 8%. Oh, this is the one. Okay. Yeah, let me go back to 4-hour chart. I would like my entry to be at 25, and my exit to be at 2660. At 2660, and the margin it has to cover is 6.4%. This particular tempo had an increase in revenue. The MACD is curling up. The RSI is pretty low. The volume is not the best, but it's doing okay for where it's at. So yeah, that's my plan for that one. And then for JDST, let's go over to the future. / GC, which JNUG and JDST follow. JDST is the bullish, the bullish of the two inverses, and JNUG is the bearish. Let's go to / GC. As you can see, GC has been trending down for quite some time right now, but it did break above the trend line that I drew, but it could also get rejected here at the SMA. So I have my alert set for right here for when that happens. So I would like to day trade JDST because it can cover about 8% in a day, 8% in a day, as it has right here. It covered 14% that day. That was a good day. And then this day it covered about 7%. So I'm not going to swing trade the ETFs anymore because they're just too volatile to swing. And at the beginning of the year, they weren't so volatile, but now they're becoming a bit more volatile. Now let's look at DGAS. This DGAS has been down for a while, but as you can see, it is starting back up its uptrend. So let's go to the future /NG, which it follows. /NG has a resistance around 3. As you can see, it tried to get up to that, but it got rejected. It came up again to test it at this resistance, also at 298, but it also got rejected, which is a good. And now it broke support, which is a very good sign for DGAS that it will show signs of an uptrend. So a day trade for that would be awesome. I have my alert set at 22 once it can get that high. And I believe that it can get that high based on the price action it had on Friday. As you can see right here, it had an ascending uptrend pattern, and I am expecting for that pattern to continue to trend up. It did have resistance at 2170, which is why I have this red trend line drawn here. But as you can see, if you trade it in between this this uptrend pattern and this pennant, my bad. You could have bought at the top, so low, top, low. You could have just scalped this all day Friday. But I do not have $25,000 in my account to day trade to scalp that much, or else I would have. But yes, as you can see, we can see a kind of breaking resistance, and I expect it to break 22 possibly on Monday. So I would like to day trade that. And then for oil, let's go for oil. Let's do a quick analysis on oil. Let's see. Drip is down and drip is at a support. 6 is a very good support for drip, and as you can see, it's showing signs of an upward pattern. We cannot tell yet. It follows the future SPSIOP and /GC, but I like to use SISOP because it follows it a little bit better. As you can see, SISOP, let's see, has resistance right here at 6,500 overall. Not overall. I'm just rounding it up. Yeah. Then 6,605. 605. Then we have resistance here at 6,802. We have support down here at 5,901. Let me go ahead and draw that. It's turned blue. Right on. So as you can see, it's nearing a resistance. So I would be more in favor of day trading drip, which it has an uptrend, and it can cover again about 5 to 3% profit in a day. This day covered 11%. Let's go back here. Covered about 5%. If you just want to day trade ETFs because they do have a very very easy patterns to follow, I would rather day trade these than the common stocks. But to each his own. So go ahead and do what you would like. And then that's going to be it for my focused list and my day trading ETF watch list. And if you want to add these tickers and break them down yourself, I have TSG on my watch list. I didn't break these down yet because they're not the ones I'm focusing on, but I set an alert because they can possibly become the ones I focus on. And let's go FSCT as well. ENTG. This is my favorite pattern this week so far. Do you see how horizontal it is? Support at 32, resistance at 34, resistance at 35, resistance at 37, resistance at 38. I love this pattern to death. But from 34 to 35, it only covers 3%, which is what I'm looking for in the trade, 3 to 5%. But I feel like the tickers that I'm focusing on, they obviously offer more. But it doesn't have to get rejected at 35. It can continue to trend up if it has the volume and the incentive. But I'm just analyzing what I see, not what I know. ticker symbol Cron. This one is a weed ticker. I do have this one on watch list, not for swing trade, but a day trade, because I expect it to surpass 11, because on Friday it reached highs of about, oh, I can't see, my recording thing is in the way. It reached highs about 1073, so I do expect it to go above 11 and possibly retest its high at 1190. So from 11 to 1190. Oh yeah, there's also small resistance right here at 1123. But overall, I'm pretty sure, because it has the news and incentives to justify the uptrend. From 11 to highs of 1190 offers about 9%. I think that's pretty cool, and they can cover that in a day. So that's pretty cool. And then let's go ahead and go to ticker symbol. Oh, CBG is already on my watch list. Let me take that off. Ticker symbol COOL. It's on the ascending uptrend pattern. High, low, and now it's making another high, but it is nearing a resistance at 28, which is why I have it on the watch list. But if it breaks that, it can continue the uptrend towards 20 to a 30, and from 28 to 30 off of 7.11%, which is literally my weekly goal. So that's pretty cool. Ticker symbol Cake. I have my alert set here at 53.16. And it has this it has a minor resistance at 54, and overall and a resistance also at 55. But if I do decide to take in a position at 53 and exit at 55, offers 3.54%, pretty good. So I'm gonna have it. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weekly. I have 6 tickers on watch, 4 tickers on focused, and then 6 tickers for day trading. So I'm gonna close all this, and I will see you guys on Monday. Make sure you do your own due diligence. Do not blindly follow in my trades. I'm not a guru. I never claimed to have been. And trade based on your own strategies and what you know. Don't trade something you don't understand. Because that's how you drain your account, and that's how you give up on stock trading, which is a sad thing that most people that happens to most traders who don't follow their own rules and their criteria. So go ahead, do what you want to do with this information. Like and subscribe only if you found value in what I'm doing. I don't want people to just blindly subscribe and like, even though that would be good for my channel. I'm here to help you and provide my experience and knowledge to the people who want it, not the people who are just bored and just like clicking subscribe and like. I'm not saying don't do it, but make sure that you actually use your time wisely when watching YouTube videos, because you can't get that time back. So please like and subscribe only if you found something valuable, and have a nice day. See you guys later.